Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you're a regular, also thanks for tuning in. I know it's a gazillion YouTube channels out there. I know, I go down that rabbit hole sometimes. Sometimes you gotta know when to walk away. You just gotta walk away, take a break with your family, do something else. But I appreciate you tuning in. So today I've got it's 3 knives. 2 are same model, make and model, or the model number, but they're different in a lot of ways. One is Kojak's. It's one of the knives he got from his Uncle Mark for Christmas. The other one I came across from basically it was a estate sale. I guess you would want to call it a estate sale item. It did come with the original sheath. Kojak's did not come with the original sheath, this particular knife. You'll have to go back and look at some of the other videos, and you'll know what I'm talking about right now. But anyway, we're going to look at those, just kind of show a comparison on them. Like I said, Kojak still me and him need to come out and clean this knife, his knife, whenever we can get to it. But I may end up doing it myself. I don't know. I get nervous when he's cleaning, but he's got to learn at some point. He's been cleaning some. I try to find the right knives for him to clean. I really try to find the ones that don't really have an edge on them, just in case it maybe will help keep from getting cut. So we try to wear gloves, but I need to get him some gloves. Next time we go to Harbor Freights, I'm gonna try to get him fitted for. I'm gonna pick up some smalls, but I really want him there so he can try them on. But like these gloves would be better than nothing. It'll help, at least help keep you from getting nicked. It does for me anyway. They do make some let's see right here. They do make some cut resistant gloves. They're a little bit thicker, but we'll see what happens. Either I'll get him a set of these, or I'll get him excuse me, I just got through eating some of these. So but anyway, we're gonna talk about that. And then there's a special knife some of y'all may get excited over. Some of y'all may not care. Some of you may be like, and that's okay. Different strokes for different folks. But the quick backstory on this, try not to ramble on too much. I'm just talking to you. Hopefully you love hear my beautiful voice. Hopefully. But this box was in a antique store down in Georgia. I forgot the town. I won't say Thomasville or somewhere. It's about 50 minutes outside of Columbus, Georgia. I got it a couple years ago, and it had 5 knives in it. 4 were functional, just need cleaned up knives, and the other one was more of a parts knife. I wish I could show you all the knives, but I kind of got them in my mind. I know which ones they were, but they're in a box. Kind of got mixed up, and they're waiting to be touched up and cleaned, and tender loving care that those knives so desperately need. They're waiting for it, and they're waiting to be made into a video. But I picked out one of the knives. I think y'all appreciate it. We'll look at it. It does have a steel liner in it. Not always, but it does kind of come around to where it's pre-World War II era. But like I said, not always, but a lot of the USA made knives back then. That's kind of a sign that says it was post World War II, or either during or post. But not always. Not always. Just from what I know, what I've heard, people's other research, that kind of stuff. That's where I'm going with that. And like I said, I could be wrong, but it does have stag handle. Pretty stag on it. First I thought it was like bone, because sometimes they can make bone look like stag, but this is real stag. So we're going to try to clean it up. I'm not going to spend too much. It's got a lot of scratches on the blade. I'm going to try to clean it up. I'm not sure I will go to I'll do the wet sand with sandpaper, start with like 400 and work your way up. I don't know if I'll get to that point, but I just want to get it to that step. So if that makes any sense, hopefully I'm not going around the bush about it. But we're going to do that and try to make a fairly short video. Most of mine's rambling. So we'll try to get what I can get done, and then we'll wrap it up. And then until the next time, hopefully we'll have another good video. So y'all stay tuned. All righty, cat's out of the bag. Cat is out of the bag, y'all. So here's Kojak's. Looking at it. This is what I was talking about. It's got a lot of dings and stuff. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it got loose at one time and somebody was pinging on it, but if they did, they missed the pin. But it looks like they tried to do this. But anyway, it needs a good cleaning. Blade ain't hardly been used. It's just got scratches in it. But it's not bad. Just needs to be cleaned up for him and put up. So got that one, and here's mine. It's a little heavier, not much. I don't have my scale with me, but it's probably just a couple ounces off. But I mean, I'll assume this stag. Y'all look how beautiful that is. That's it right there, 51 OT. Y'all just look at it. Ain't that pretty? It's got enough edge to cut your butt. Cut you up. I didn't really, it's sharp enough for now, but I'm just going to touch it up with some Never-Dull. That's all it needs. A little bit of Never-Dull. I may put just a little bit of oil in there. And then I'm going to put it up. I don't even know if I'll ever even carry this knife. I hate to use it. You know, I'll let Kojak use his if he wants to. But definitely needs... it's a little tight. But yeah, we're going to clean both of these up. All right, here you go. This is one of the stars of the show right here. Stag scales. Do y'all know what it is? I'm not sure what this green stuff is on it. Maybe, hopefully I can get that off. I'm letting y'all think. What kind of knife is? Quit looking at these. Y'all tell me what that knife is right there. Y'all look at it. I'm trying to give y'all time so you can think about it. All right. I know y'all got tired of waiting. Look right there. Keen Kutter. Keen Kutter right there, folks. Got good snap. Steel liner. My thing is, let's apply some common sense. Let's just take a knee, drink some water. Let's apply some common sense right here. Let's just do it. Now look, most people are not going to go through the trouble. Most companies or whoever, it's not going to go through the trouble to put stag, especially really nice stag, on a knife. I'm talking about back in the day. I ain't talking about the Pakistani knives and stuff like that. Even their knives, the time they put bone and stuff, stag on it, they're putting in at least a halfway decent knife. They're going through trouble putting this on, right? Unless it's on a good knife. And then why would they put steel liners in a knife like this? You see where I'm getting at? That's another sign that I'm looking at, right? It's just things I look at. We can get the book out real quick. Let me see what they say about King Kutter real quick. Y'all hold tight. All right. So these two books, I'm sure you can find them on cheapbooks.com or booksamillion.com. I don't know. One of them sites that sells used books. I got both of these in an antique store. This one I got down in Georgia at Pine Mountain. There's an antique store in Pine Mountain, Georgia. That's where I got this book at. Then this one I got an antique store up in in Jefferson City. Not Jefferson City. Lake of the Ozark. I got that book in Lake of the Ozark. So, King Kutter. That's how much I paid for it right there. There's the number where the booth is. $5, y'all. Not that one. I don't know if this one's got it in it. I don't think this one had it in it. They had like a sticker on it when I got this one, but let me look at this book first. Sometimes there's knives that you got to cross reference with. Make sure it ain't no. I don't think they put serial numbers on theirs. It needs to be cleaned up. King Kutter. Let's see here. All right, finally found it. I haven't been in this book in a while. I need to just sit down and kind of go through the book. Actually, all my books, I need to sit down and go through, just kind of like just read through them, just so in case if I come across something or I'm looking for something, I know where to, where to find the item at. But right here, King Kutter. So I got another one I'm gonna show y'all. I've already cleaned. This thing was in terrible shape. I mean, completely terrible. I could replace the wood on it, but you know what? I'm gonna let an old knife be an old knife, and I mean it's functional now. I just need to put a little bit of oil in there, but I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna clean it again. Which, like I said, I did a lot of work on it because you wouldn't even recognize this knife. But we'll get back to this one. So this is a King. This is an E.C. Simmons King Kutter. So King Kutter brand was used for pocket knives as well as numerous tools and hardware items marketed during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It was a brand stamping used by the E.C. Simmons Hardware Company of St. Louis, Missouri. Beginning about 1870, Simmons Hardware owned controlling interest in Walden Knife Company and testimony to the quality of its products and evidenced by the award presented at the 1905 Lewis and Clark Exposition held in Portland, Oregon, for the superior excellence of quality and finish of their Walden and King Kutter pocket knives. I mean, yeah. But even this old knife been just fine. I mean, it fits in your hand. You can cut stuff. That's beautiful old high carbon steel right there, folks. That's E.C. Simmons. Man, if this knife could tell the story, y'all. That's the thing. You just think about all how many people might have held this. Or it could have been one person held it. Of course, they're no longer with us and it got thrown in a box somewhere, and then like everybody, like life, you ain't taking none of this stuff with you when you leave this earth, and somebody else is going to get you stuff. So like somebody, it might have been in an old can or toolbox or something, but this was one of the knives that was in this box, y'all. This is one of them, and I thought this was going to be a parts knife when I looked at it. And I was like, I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. It looked old, but sometimes looks can be deceiving. And I gave it a chance. And, I mean, I'd carry it. It don't have the pop, which I can tighten it up a little bit. But, I mean, it ain't flopping. You can use it. So, anyway. Yeah, there's knives marked E.C. Simmons on the tang and King Kutter elsewhere on the knife are the very earliest examples, followed by those bearing the King Kutter Keystone logo with E.C. Simmons in tiny letters at the top. So, let's see here. See, this one just says King Kutter. So I don't think it's super. Ain't one of those. See, this one's it's tiny letters. It's E.C. Simmons. It says St. Louis, Missouri in the bottom. So, it's old. I'm going to say probably 1930s. 1920s, 1930s maybe. Because see, it don't just say E.C. Simmons. It says E.C. Simmons and King Kutter. So it's, I don't know. That's probably 1800s, early 1900s. And it says after 1940, references to E.C. Simmons were dropped through the Keystone logo continued to be used in various configurations. During the 1990s, Frost Colors Tennessee received the old name on the line of the Keystone logo that had USA at the top. They're easily spotted as reproductions. Well, this ain't no reproduction. It just says King Kutter on it, so it's bearing King Kutter. That's what I'm looking at. Because it'll say USA nowhere. I don't see USA on anywhere on it, so that I can see. But we're gonna clean it up. So, but anyway, there's a little history, lesson. I'm learning as you're learning. If you already know it, cool. But this is what I'm seeing. So, but let's get to cleaning this knife. Less flapping my two lips. Let's get to cleaning. Hey, folks, thank you for watching. Hopefully, I don't hurt nobody's feelings or whatever. I get on here and talk some noise, but sometimes the noise is true, and sometimes the truth hurts, right? Depending on what the situation is. It is what it is. So a lot of people don't like that saying, it is what it is. But sometimes it is what it is. But that's hearsay. Like I said, um, I get a lot of. I'm starting to learn to just let it roll off the sleeve. I get some flack. Um, I should start snipping the emails and showing you, but I ain't trying to. If I do that, I'm giving in to the shenanigans. Some people talk crap on the comments. Some say they don't mean to. It's whatever. I don't really care about that. If it's too stupid or too, you know, if it's something that my son would pick up on, I just delete it because he sees the comments. So when he gets on the YouTube, so uh, if it gets to that point, I just delete it. You know, it's just use some common sense. But some people send me emails and such. Some oh man, you're doing a good job. And I don't expect to get thumbs up every time. People make mistakes, right? Ain't nobody perfect. I'm still learning. I ain't no expert by no means. I really need to sit down and start and read through my books that I have. It's just I gotta have time. I gotta have time to do it. It's like, okay, I'm working all day. It's like, well, I'm gonna sit down and read books the whole time, which I probably need to sit down and just kind of go through the books, just read, and not consistently be trying to out here making a video with knives. Read the book will probably make things grow, as far as the channel wise, you know, because people want to see the knives, want to see cleaning, want to see fixing something. You know, it is what it is. But I definitely need to look in the book. My plan is to start going into books and like whatever knife I decide to clean or work on or whatever, I'm gonna try to pull the book out and see if I can find some history. But that one book, it's a lot in there, but sometimes it don't have everything. So then you got to go down that rabbit trail or rabbit hole trying to find it, right? Because I don't know everything, because a lot of these knives got all these different tang stamps and stuff. I don't have it memorized. The Imperials, I've kind of got Imperial and Hammer Band. I got a lot of those memorized. I got a lot of those kind of knives, so that helps. Cases, I'm a long ways from it. That's why Mr. Kevin sent me this card. As of right now, I can at least look at that and be like, okay, it's in between 1980 and 1980, you know, 80, 90 or something, right? I think figured out that dot X, you know, take away, add to, whatever the dates. So still trying to figure that one out. But a lot of these other knife companies got some weird, you know, especially I think Bear & Son's got some weird aging. Buck's pretty cut and dry. But some of these other companies, you got to look at the tang stamps from here to here. So, but anyway, like I said, hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's a nice knife. It's a very unique knife. The main blade's not, something's kind of wonky with it. It's, it's got barely got a little bit of snap. It ain't much. You can see, like, it's not much. This, of course, the spade blade, it's got a lot more, because I think most people use the main blade more. Some people like the spade blade more. If I was going to skin a deer with it, I'd actually use the spade blade just because of the way it bevels right here at the end versus that. But it depends on what you're trying to do. But I mean, these wouldn't be made for skinning. But if you're in the pinch, you do what you got to do. So, but anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, I got many more knives I need to get clean. Some may or may not be on video. It just depends on what mood I am. It definitely makes my knife cleaning take longer, because I have to move cameras around, stop what I'm doing, all this other stuff, reposition, that kind of stuff. So it does make the time longer, because I probably could clean 3 or 4 knives and sharpen them by the time I clean and videotape and sharpen one knife. So a lot of people got to take that in consideration. But this one, I feel like it's ready to go. It's already oiled up. I think it's ready to, I may put a little bit of wax on it and then let it soak and then wipe it off, and it's going to go in my collection. Like I said, the wax I'm talking about, don't forget. Look, guys, it's on Whatnot. Go check it out. Rubidoux Creek Outdoors multi-purpose blade. It's called blade and sheath wax, or blade and leather wax, whatever. It goes, it's for you leather sheath, but I've put it on my shoes. I've put it on belts. Use it for whatever. You could use it on your skin in a pinch. Like I said, you know, like if you need it as a salve, but it's not a salve, it's a wax. It's just used. You can see I've been using it. I use it. I got another can floating around here that I've used. Like, if you got dry skin or something, just need something put on your hands. If your hands are cracking, you can put it on there as long as you're not allergic to the stuff in here. There's nothing crazy in here. I'm just saying, I don't know peanut allergies or whatever, but like I said, don't have peanuts. But if you're allergic to almond, don't be putting the crap rubbing on your skin if you get it. So, but anyway, it's pretty neutral stuff. Like I said, go to Whatnot. It's right here. It's my username, whatever. You can look it up. You can go on Whatnot and look it up by that. You may be able to type in Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. I don't think you can. You got to go to this username. And a lot of y'all probably already follow her, so just go check it out. I will be selling some knives on there, especially knives that I've have doubles and triples of the same knife. I don't see a reason to keeping it. I could use that money towards something, another knife or something else in the knife realm. So I will be cleaning up some knives, and they will be going into auction at some point in the near future. But like I said, right now, it's on Whatnot. If you don't have a Whatnot account, you can email me. Go to my profile. It has my email. It says glockcreature@yahoo.com. It's not a scam email. glockcreature@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know who you are. And I do Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. I don't do Apple Pay or any of that other stuff. But that's what I have set up. If you're not, and it's what I will do is I'll email you a QR code. If you're not comfortable with that, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, but you literally just use that QR code. But either way, if you don't feel comfortable, like I said, you can go on Whatnot and you ain't even got to talk to me. You go on there, order it. I'll print the label out, and it's on its merry way to you with a tracking number. So, like I said, go on Whatnot and get you some of this wax. It's really good stuff. I know I keep trying to sell it on videos, but it's really good stuff. I'm actually really proud of it. That's one reason why I want to sell it. So, but anyway, hey, y'all stay vigilant. Y'all stay motivated. Stay positive in this crazy world. But hey, till next time, y'all keep at it, y'all. Stay positive, take care of your families, and do what you want to do, as long as legally, morally, and ethically right, and just try and enjoy your life. I'll see y'all next time.